Hey, what's up, YouTube, and welcome to my channel, Ask Jimmy Smith. Today, I have some, in my opinion, unfortunate breaking news for all of you regarding the Small and Light program for Amazon FBA sellers. Now, if you followed my channel for any length of time, I've done multiple videos on the positives of Small and Light and the changes that Amazon has done to improve that program over the years. And now some very unfortunate news has come out that they are ending the program starting August 29th of 2023. Now, to be nice to Amazon sellers, they've given us 2 months to deal with these changes. However, I know for myself and for many other sellers, this is going to be a massive change. And so we're going to cover first the announcement that came out today. We're also going to cover the fee changes between Small and Light and now what is happening with Low Price FBA. And then lastly, I'm going to give some suggestions of what I recommend you do as the things that I would be doing over the next couple months in your Amazon account to be best prepared for these changes. If you're in Small and Light, and even if you're not in the Small and Light program, because not being in the Small and Light program, actually, this might help you. So it depends on where you're at on the spectrum of Amazon seller. This could help you, or it could really hurt your business, because I know a lot of people rely on Small and Light and that program to help them increase their profitability with their products under $12. So if you don't know what the Small and Light program is, essentially it was something Amazon instituted a few years back, and they've increased the price, the maximum price to be allowed in there, to $12 over the last year. It used to be $8, and then it was $10, and then now it's been $12 as a maximum price. And it basically gave sellers profitability back into their account for these items that were small and met those measurement requirements, and items that were cheaper than that $12 threshold. And so that is the beauty of the program. I thought it would continue and the price would continue to go up over the years as inflation occurred or as Amazon changed policies, whatever. But instead, they're disbanding that program. So let's go ahead and read the announcement from Amazon. So you can see here it says, for a number of years, the FBA Small and Light program has provided sellers with an option to enroll low price Small and Light products into this program to receive lower FBA rates because the program provided slower shipping speeds than standard FBA. We've learned a great deal over the last few years, including how these lower fees have helped enable sellers to offer far more low price selection to customers and how much customers value the continued improvements we've made in speed. As a result, we've decided to end the US FBA Small and Light program and instead lower the standard FBA rates for all low price products. So the program itself, they are taking away some of the changes because technically when you enroll a product into Small and Light, it also reduced the shipping speed, but I didn't see that be an issue for any of the products that I had enrolled into the program. So it's just something that I think that they're using it as an excuse, in my opinion. But starting August 29th, 2023, US FBA will introduce these lower FBA rates for all items priced below $10. The new rates will make it simpler for every seller to take advantage of lower fees on their low price selection while providing the same fast FBA delivery speeds that customers love. So again, they're using the shipping and delivery fees as an excuse for why they're doing this, and that they are saying that it's going to help more sellers who may not have known about Small and Light or may never took the time to enroll their products into Small and Light, because it will bring back profitability for any item underneath that threshold of $10. However, as you'll see here in a further point in this message, it is going to increase the prices for anybody that had things in the Small and Light program, which is very unfortunate. Also, it says any eligible items will automatically receive the low price rates and will not be subject to 2023 holiday peak fulfillment fees that will apply from October 15th through January 14th. So they are giving a little bit of a break there, but I think that's because they're changing the fees early. So they probably have already increased the low price ones to essentially cover the issues in Q4, so that then they can say that they aren't going to have it apply to the 2023 holiday peak fulfillment rates. That's my own cynicism there, but it is also my guess. So with this change, they're going to close Small and Light program in the United States effective August 29th, when the new low price FBA rates go into effect. Until then, items enrolled in Small and Light will continue to have the rates applied. Enrollment of new products into the program will end after July 17th. So for the next few weeks, as of the time of this recording, you can continue to enroll items into the Small and Light program. However, it's going to end around August 29th, and you won't be able to do that, enroll any more products in the program after July 17th. Now, here's where it really starts to be a bummer. The new FBA rates for low price products will be an average of 77 cents lower per item than the current FBA rates for these products. Sounds great. However, it says if your products were enrolled in the Small and Light program and they're priced below $10, this change will mean that you will pay about 30 cents more per item than with the Small and Light program, but your items will now ship faster with the faster FBA fulfillment speeds. So, okay, if your products were enrolled in Small and Light and they were at $10 or less, your prices or your profitability will now be decreased by 30 cents per item on average. And I'll show you the rates in a little bit so you can see the actual breakdown. But 30 cents more per item is how much they're going to charge if your items were under $10 and if they were also enrolled in Small and Light. They don't make any mention of the prices or the products between $10.01 and $12 that are now not going to be in Small and Light at all, and you're going to be at the standard rates again. That's going to be a huge problem for a lot of sellers because I used that program to be able to increase my profitability and sell more products at between $10.01 and $12. So you're going to want to make sure to review those things, and I'll cover that in a minute. Additionally, on this notice, if your products were not enrolled in Small and Light and are priced below $10, this change will mean that you will pay about 77 cents less per item while continuing to enjoy the fast FBA fulfillment speeds you have been receiving. For items priced above $10, they will automatically have the standard FBA rates and shipping speeds applied. However, they don't talk about the average increase in what those are going to be. And also anything between 10 or anything over $10 really in Q4 will then also have the holiday peak fulfillment fees that are going to go against those products too. So not only are they going to standard rates and are now out of the Small and Light program, those items above $10 will be subject to the holiday peak fulfillment fees because they aren't going to be part of this new low price FBA program. So that is a huge problem for Q4 coming up. I'm not somebody that likes to be a doomsdayer or anything for Amazon. I'm a huge supporter of Amazon, but this one I think was a bad decision. And, this is something that is hard for me to turn positive. I guess the positive would be for anybody that was never paying attention to Small and Light, then you are going to get some money back on those products that are under $10 because you're going to be saving around 77 cents per item, which is kind of nice, but again, could be problematic. Now, they give, a little bit of a disclaimer, not a disclaimer, but an apology kind of. We understand the changes, programs, and fees can affect your business. To help prepare, you'll have approximately 2 months until the new lower FBA rates for low price products take effect and the Small and Light program closes. We recommend that you review your product offerings, check your inventory status, and review the FBA rates to assess any changes. So, as I said, this is something that they're going to try to spin and say, oh, now you're getting faster shipping rates. And while that is true, it is going to do a lot more damage to sellers that were relying on the Small and Light program, especially for people that were relying on it between $10.01 and $12, because those are now going to be into standard rates. And then they're also going to be charged the holiday peak fulfillment fees. So you really need to stay on top of what it is that you are selling. It's going to be even more important now that you won't have this program to rely on. Now let's take a look at the actual Amazon page, the Seller Central page for the low price FBA fees. You can see here, it's the same information. They're giving the same stuff that they put in that email. And here's where you can find all of the fees for the program. So there's actually different fees for apparel than there are for excluding apparel. And there's different ones for dangerous goods as well. Now, I know this may not make a bunch of sense to many of you if you don't look at these things too often. And so I'm going to compare this with the Small and Light program, because with the Small and Light program, here were the fees after January 17th when the price went to $12 as a maximum. You can ignore this side. So I went ahead and took a screenshot of both of these, and we can look at this little Canva presentation that I put together real quick so we can compare them. Okay, so here we've got the new low price FBA program starting August 29th, 2022. And here's the small and light program pre-August 29th, 2023. And sorry, I said 2022 over here. It's 2023. It's happening this year as of the time of this recording. So you can see that for a small and light program at 4 ounces or less, it was $2.47 for a fulfillment fee. And now with the low price FBA, it is actually $2.45. It's going to be a little bit cheaper for anything that is non-apparel. If it's apparel, it's going to be more expensive. It's going to be $2.66. However, you're going to start seeing that band go up. So anything between 4 to 8 ounces is $2.54 with small and light, and is now going to $2.63. So it's going up about 9 cents. The 8 to 12 ounces was at $2.61 and is going to $2.81. So it's going up 20 cents. And then the next one at 12 to 16 ounces is $3.15, and it's going to $3. So it actually went down by 15 cents, which is good, I guess, technically. Again, this is for anything that's going to be under $10 on the low price FBA side, where this applied to anything under 12. But when you get to large standard, that's where they start making their biggest price jumps. So with large standard, it was $2.66 at 4 ounces or less, and now it's going to $3.09, which is a 43-cent difference between 4 to 8 ounces. It's going from $2.77 over here to $3.31, which is a much larger jump. And then you've got from 8 to 12 ounces, $12.94 or $2.94. 8 to 12 ounces over here is $3.47. So we're looking at 40, 50 cents or more in the large standard section. If you really get up to the highest points, 2.5 to 3 pounds at $5.40, it's going to $5.62. So anything over 3 pounds was not eligible for small and light before. So all of these are pretty much new. I don't know why anyone that's priced below $10 would have anything in these bands, because you're losing a lot of money off just the fulfillment fees. So most people that will be affected by this will be in these small and light bands of 3 pounds or less. And you can see that the price differences are quite heavy when you're getting into the large standard items versus the small standard items. Now, what are you supposed to do over the next few weeks and really the next 2 months as of the time of this recording before August 29th? There are a few things that I recommend doing. One, review all your current small and light items. You can either do that by downloading Amazon reports. You can see all of your small and light items through Amazon reports. Or if you use Replen Dashboard, you can sort all of those things at replendashboard.com. You can sort all of your small and light items and do your profitability analysis of what is changing. A lot of fulfillment calculators like Replen Dashboard or RevSeller or ASIN or Inventory Lab or any of the other ones that are out there are going to have to change their fee structures starting August 29th, 2023. Now, the next thing that you want to do is look at all of your $10 or less items to see if the new pricing is going to help if you haven't enrolled those into small and light. So there may be some items that you stopped selling for whatever reason that you never enrolled in small and light that might be profitable now if you're saving about 77 cents from the standard rates that they said that you will be saving now. So you will want to look at all of those items under 10 bucks. And then I didn't put this bullet point on there, but you definitely want to be looking at the items between $10.01 and $12 that are in your small and light program that are now going to standard rates. They will have no discounts. That will be a huge hit for a lot of sellers. So I hate being a doomsdayer, so to speak, with something like this, but this is truly breaking news that you need to stay on top of. So if you can pull the reports from Amazon for your small and light products and double check those items, or use Replen Dashboard and download the report of all of your small and light items that are enrolled, that is where you're going to want to check into those things, because you might have a lot of ASINs that are now falling out of your account that you're going to have to find new replenishable products, new arbitrage products to sell, or you may just have to deal with a little bit lower profitability on a lot of those different items. So unfortunately, this is not a happy news, in my opinion, unless you're someone that just never paid attention to small and light, or you're somebody that looks at those $10 or less items that weren't enrolled that may now be profitable because Amazon could be saving you some money if they weren't in the small and light program already. So I apologize that this is something that I had to bring to YouTube. I'm sure other people will as well. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below. I forgot to announce this at the beginning of the webinar, but I always do a contest for one lucky winner for my book Side Hustle to Full-Time Income, where I pull a random comment from below and I post it in the next video for the lucky winner of the book. book. So if you leave a comment with questions, please don't hate on Amazon too much in the comments, but that's up to you. But leave a comment and you'll be entered in to win a copy of my book, a physical copy of my book, Side Hustle to Full-Time Income. But without further ado, I hope this video helped you. And as there's more information that potentially comes out about this, or if there's other things that come up that can help your business with this situation, I will be sure to let you know. But I hope this video helped you and blessed you, and hope you have a great rest of your day and a blessed rest of your week.